Okay. So yeah, I didn't really do any drawing last time I went live. I said I was gonna, but I didn't. So this time I will do some drawing, because I kind of forgot to do that last time. There are ants all over my house. Well, it's not technically my house, it's a house. What time is it? My Xbox time does not say the proper time. I'll check my computer for the time. $4:33? Okay. Been on the Xbox for a while. Oh my gosh, my cat. Was that your bone? Or joints? I heard 2 cracks. Okay. I'm not that sick. I just have a fever. It's alright. I can deal with it. I can deal with a fever. I'm basically just waiting for people. Okay. While I wait, I guess I can do some stuff. Pass the time. Ow. Turn the lights on. I still have that, right? If I do, where is it? I might be looking in the wrong spot. Oh, there's a person. Hello. How's your day been so far? Oh, there it is. What about you? I actually did not get up that long ago, so I would say it's going great. Hey, David Free Fire. Fine, okay. Whoa, don't fall off the chair. Oh, I got that. Just let me deassemble it real quick. Went to 17, dropped down to 6. It's not bad. It happened right after I said I was going to do something to pass the time, too. This part, that would be lovely. Hey, Selma. So, correct me if I said that wrong. I'm sorry. Right now I have the house to myself, so... That's really difficult. Okay. How did I get this on here? Oh boy. Okay, I'll do that later. For now, I'm gonna go back out here. If I can get my lights to turn off. There they go. Oh, my mouse turned on. get that back in its normal position, put my mouse over. My computer just turned on. I'm gonna fix my setup actually. My cat has been shedding a lot lately. Up. Oh, there we go. Right there should be fine. Okay. Let's go to a clear page here. Alright. I'm gonna see what I can do here. How should I do this? I actually don't know what I'm doing here. I've seen people do this before, and I have no clue how they do it. You got really good setups, though. That's cool. I don't have a setup, though. That's the only thing. Where did that go? There it is. I'm getting... People are coming in, and then people are going out. So I'm basically honestly just waiting for a good audience here. You feel free to type something in the chat if you want. For the 2 people that are here. My sleep is not going down. I really like the Vine guy. He's funny. There we go. Okay. I got that going on. Go wait for it to load. There's so many of these that are just... Yes! These are the funniest. I got memes playing on the TV now.
Good evening.
Good evening. There's a bunch of... That was so out of the context. I'm very out of context sometimes. And I don't mind it at all. I think it's fun to be out of context. There's watermelon. There's watermelon on the table. Okay. Alright, turn that off so I don't get distracted. Turn the TV off, too, because why not? There we go, finally got it. Whoever is okay. Salma. Salma? Make the way, put your back into it, tell us how, tell us fine. Jesse, yeah, look at us now. I'm trying to figure out what I should draw for right now. Could I get any suggestions? Oh, wow, 4 people. Could I get any suggestions as to what I should draw? Because I got my notepad right here. I should probably... Can you say Levy? I can say Levy, yeah. Ed. Where's my drawstring? I just noticed that it's missing. Found it. I could try that. I can try to. I can try and draw that. I shouldn't be too hard. I don't... my computer has no internet right now, and I don't know why. I'm gonna cut that. Oh, now I have to hold that. That sucks. I actually don't know. I haven't really watched Star Wars, honestly. Yeah, I forgot the internet password. I forgot my own internet password. Well then. I just do my best to respond to whoever I can, because like I just don't want to leave anyone out. I don't want to leave anybody out of anything. I can't get these 2 things off of here. Oh boy, there they go. I got a couple of ideas. My TV's an LG? I don't even know. There's another ant. There's so many ants in this one area, and I don't get why. Oh, don't. Turn back over. Good evening. I seriously cannot take that serious. Just the good evening. Meow. Wham. Mm. Yeah. Um, I'm not sure what to do. I normally have a bunch of ideas, but I just run out of ideas immediately when I start recording. It's weird. I can do art about nature. Maybe. I get ideas, and then like as soon as I start recording, I just completely run out of them, and I don't get why. But it's honestly just fun asking, like, for suggestions. I'm good. I wonder who's all in here. Hmm. I can show you some art I did in the past. This is probably one of my best ones, honestly. If you want me to, I can show you some art I did in the past. My microphone might be a bit sensitive. I think it's picking up the fish tank as well over here. Okay. I did a pirate ship art thing. I think it turned out all right. Trying to get the whole thing in there. I think that turned out pretty okay. Oh boy. There's some other stuff in here. I just gotta find it. Found it. Yeah, it was this one. I also drew some realistic eyes. I did some realistic eyes right here. I like them. I like the one right here the most. Especially for that one being my very first one that I drew. I really like how they turned out. Was that basically it? Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then there's the beginning. Right, the first page there. I actually haven't really watched ice hockey before. I've gone ice skating though. That was pretty fun. So I would probably say I do. Alright, there we go. I did, yeah. Would you say you liked, do you like jumping spiders? Hold on. Alright. Because I did art of a jumping spider on the end of a leaf. I will have to do some more details later, but this is what I have so far. I'm not sure if you can see that all that great. But I did a jumping spider on the end of a leaf. My sister and her friends are afraid of it, honestly. I found that pretty funny, actually, how my sister and her friends were afraid of it. Seems like I'm not the only one. Xbox. I should probably take it. Right there. Oh, my leg does not agree with me at all today. um, do you play with Legos? Just ask. Cool. Um, do you have a favorite car brand? If so, what car brand is it? Ooh, GTRs. Those are actually really cool. I like GTRs. I like a bunch of car brands. Like, Bugatti. Have you heard of Bugatti before? I can't get the battery out. I have a remote control Bugatti right here. I don't know where the controller for it's at. Even if I did, I don't have the battery charge, so I can't drive it around. I wish I could, though. That'd be fun. Oh, you have one too? Quality might be bad, but I'll see what I can do. My lights are not that great at sensing me trying to turn them on sometimes. If I can get back here. Oh, you made an X-Wing. That's cool. I don't think I'd have the patience for that. I made a Lego Bugatti Bolide. 2001. I made a Bugatti Bolide. I messed up on the wheels a little bit because if I turn, like, there's a knob on the top. If I turn it that way, the wheels go the opposite. So they're kind of inverted, but I like it. And it's got working doors, too. I don't know if that's actually meant to open or not, but it does. There we go. Finally got that in place. The side doors to get in work too. So that's nice. I have an engine in it too. There it is. See how I can do this? If I hold it right, it can you see the engine? Because if you can, the pistons actually move. They move along with the wheel. So I made that one. I've got another one. Let me get it. Do you like Lamborghini? Do you like the brand Lamborghini? I don't really know what my message to the world would be. Because I also made a Lego Lamborghini. I really like this. I really like these. The doors move too. My quality is so bad for some reason. That works. So does the hood. Thank you. I'll try and sub back to you. And then there's an engine in this one too, and that also moves. It's hard to see though, since it's not as sensitive. Um, I was meant to go to my grandma's today, but I'm kind of running a fever, and my grandma doesn't want to get sick, so I kind of just stayed home. Oh boy. My friend got me. Oh, hello. I do know IShowSpeed, actually. I'm subbed to him. Winter Gal, how you doing? I haven't really started drawing yet, but I can show you some stuff I have been drawing. Or, like, what I drew in the past, at least. It is. Gotta find it. It's pretty far back here, actually. There, found it. Winter Gal. You want to see some stuff I've been drawing in the past? Okay. Because I drew this in the past. Like before. This is one of my best ship arts. This is one of my best art pieces of a boat. I think that one turned out pretty good. Let's see if I can find it again. Found it. And then I did some realistic eyes. My best one's probably the one in the corner right here. That's probably my best one right there. Oh. What direction am I trying to go in? I'm trying to go back to one of my other ones here. Do you guys know what Zentangles are? By any chance? Want to see? I started this and I didn't really finish it because I didn't get the chance. I'll finish it later on, but I did that one. I worked on this. I'm gonna need a sticky note. I worked on that one. And then I worked on 2 more. I didn't do too good on one of them, but it turned out alright. It will. And then I did these. I didn't do... Oh my goodness, what is wrong with the lighting? I didn't finish, or like, do too good on this one here. What is wrong with that lighting? What's going on? Finish. See what I can do to fix that glare. Are you seeing that glare? Can you see it? There we go. I'll try and get a good clear thing of it here. Ooh, there's a glare. The sun's going through that curtain super easily. What percentage is my phone at? A very low one. How about that? My phone's at 5%. Is that better? I'll plug it in. I'll plug it in, don't worry. Yeah, I didn't do that great on this one. I did the best though. The best I could. And then I also did this one right here. That one kind of messed with me a little bit while trying to make it. Those are the only 3 I have, sadly. Winter Gal. Do you like jumping spiders? Yeah. just a question. Kind of. I did art on one. If only. If only I can recreate those 2. I did art on, or your art. I'll do a tutorial. If you want me to, I can do a tutorial of how to make the eye, the realistic eye. Alright, I can do that. I did a jumping spider though. I did a little jumping spider on the end of a leaf. I don't know how well you can see it. I'll make it simple. So that's that. I'll do that eventually. Okay, I'm gonna plug my phone in. There we go. It's plugged in now. Now how am I gonna do this? Okay. I'll just I'll just do the steps on my sketchbook and then I'll just do this to show you. Is that good? I'm gonna do um actually yeah, I have an eye. I'll do that. I haven't really played Fortnite, but I do like it. Okay. Just let me know when both of you have a pencil. Star Wars in. Just let me know when you guys have start or a pencil or paper or both. Mostly both. All right. Just gonna wait on Belfast now. Let me see what I can do here. Okay. All right. Um, I don't know if you have one, but if you do, I'd prefer it just a little bit. But if you have a blending stick, that's what I would really recommend. If not, if you don't have one, um, you can just use your finger and just um, rub it in. There's a bunch of ways you can do that. Hey, Arpidia. Arpita. I can't. Sometimes I can't pronounce the names. But anyway, hello. Oh, you have to go. Oh, that's sad. I'll see you later. See you later, Belfast. I hope you're able to make it back one time. All right. All right. Bye. All right. So who's all here now? Um, not all the time. I honestly just do random stuff. I normally just do random stuff, but I can do drawing tutorials at here and there. All right. So you ready? You ready, Winter Gal? All right. Let me do this real quick. Okay. So what you want to do first is you want to draw two light circles two light circles like that. Alright? Okay. And when you have that done, what you want to do is you want to put a point, like a mark. I'm trying to remember how I did this now. You don't really have to put a point or a mark. You can just do, I'll just show you right here. That's very thin, actually. Let me just try it. Let me redo that. Okay. Message rejected. I don't even know what message that was. Okay. It's a little bit sloppy. It's just a little bit sloppy, but what you want to do then is you want to do that. Let me know when you got that. Alright, so it seems like they have it. Just waiting for Wintergale now. It's a little bit easy to make a mistake on this part, so... Alright. And then... And then... Whatever is left outside of what you just drew, you want to erase. So that you have that next. Alright. Alright. Okay. And then... So once you have that, you've got the... So the circle in the middle. What you want to do with that is you want to completely shade that in. You want to completely shade that in because that is the pupil of the eye. And oh, you gotta study? No. Bye. I hope you're able to make it back sometime. Okay. And so, yeah, bye. Okay. And then it'll look like that when you're done. All right. I can wait. There's a bunch of stuff happening outside. Okay. And if you don't have a blending stick, um, you can also use tissues, I think. Let me try that myself, actually. And you're just gonna want to make sure that you have no pencil lines, because it'll look more clear. It'll look more realistic if there's not like any pencil marks or lines. Yeah, that works. It works. You just got to be really careful. Yeah, you can also do that. You can do that too. And it will look like this. It'll look like that when you're done. Got a couple light spots. All right. I forgot my own steps. I remembered them. All right. Let's see here. Hey, Ash. All right. So, after you did that, what you want to do next is add some Okay, so what you want to do next is you want to add some lines on the second. I'll just show you here in a second. Give me one. Like, give me a bit. Okay. What you want to do is then you want to do this. You want to do that. I don't know if you can see it that well, but what I did was I added lines on the second circle. The second circle edges. They're like around it, around in the middle of the circle. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but alright. Yeah, you don't color it. You can if you want to, but I would normally stick with this. Alright, so just let me know when you got that down. Alright. And for that you would want to do the same technique that you just used for the pupil. Only you would want to go a little bit lighter so that the lines stay there, but there's also a little bit of shading. And it should... Let me just add a couple more lines back here. And you want to make them all different sizes too, just so that it looks more, I don't remember the word, but just to make it look more natural, I would say. And it should end up looking like this next. It's just got a little bit of shading. So just let me know when you got that down. Okay. And if you want to, you can also go back over the shading with some more lines if you accidentally shaded them in too much. And for the eyelashes, if you want to add those, which I would kind of recommend adding them, I'll do a little demonstration of one right up here. Okay, so for the eyelash, it's right here. It's right there. You want to make sure that you have it look like that, and you want to put it where you would want to put that is right about where could I put that? Right about there. You'd want to put it right about... Where did I put it? Okay. You would want to put it like... Can you see that? You want to put it there. And then you would want to just put those like very close together, going all the way across the eyeball. I'll show you how it'll look like when you do that. There's a bunch. You would want to add a lot so that it looks more normal. And as you get closer to the pupil, instead of them being like a loop at the bottom, what you want to do is you just want to have it be like a you just want to have it look like it's a line, like just a straight up and down line, but it's like hanging over the pupil just a little bit. And as you get to the other side of the eyeball, instead of having it loop like the first one I showed you, you want it to loop the other way. So that it looks like it turns out looking like this one, that one on the other side. You want it looking like that on the other side instead of that one. And so those are some really long eyelashes. Make trim those with my eraser here. There we go. One? What does that mean? There's a bunch going on right now, so it might actually be a little bit difficult, but it should look like that when you're done. You can see that clearly, right? Okay, one sec. Alright, I can do that. I can wait. Try and hold that still real quick. You got it? Okay. Cool. And then let me take a look back over here actually, just so I can refresh my memory on this. Oh boy. Here we go. Really? What time is it for you? Oh. Alright. I'll still do the steps, though. I'll still be doing the steps. What time is it for you, though? I'm curious about that now. Because for me, it's only 5:37. 12 p.m.? Jeez. For me, it's 5:37. Alright. Hey, Ash. Yeah, bye. Um, how did they do that? I don't even know. Before you do go, though, before you go, um, before you go, I would say to just like to at the end of here, I would erase the corner. I would erase the corner of it, and then add like a line connecting the top and bottom, and then just so it looks like this. It'll look like that then. And there's that. And then after you do that, just add a line kind of the same way it was before you erased it. Um, and then it'll look like that. It'll look like that then. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'll do that later. I'll make another one later. Thanks, Ash. Um, and Ash, if you want to also do the tutorial thing here, jeez, you can go to like when this is done, you can go to the beginning and watch when I started to do this, just so you can get this yourself if you want to. So, yeah. And then um no problem. And then you would just want to make a line above the eyelashes. Make it go out just a little bit and curve up. I think. Okay, no, don't make it curve up. I messed up just a little bit. Do not make it curve up. Let me fix that. There we go. And then it'll look like that on the top above the eyelashes. You'll get a line like that above the eyelashes. And when you get that, you can either use your finger or a tissue. And you would just want to blend that. You would want to blend it either sideways or downward, whichever one you want to do. I would normally do sideways and then I would do downward. So it goes sideways and then downward. So that it blends into both the sides and the eyelashes. Because that right there is going to be the eyelid. That's going to be the eyelid for it. For the eye. And then once you get that. Okay. When you get that, then you would want to also actually. Okay. You then want. So yeah, you just get that. And it will actually look like this when you're done. I almost forgot to show that. I almost forgot to show that step. And then once you got that, that should be alright. And then, where'd my pencil go? I just had it. There it is. And then you would want to make a line at the bottom. And you would want to have it go halfway. Actually, not even halfway. More like just a quarter of the way. Across the bottom of the eye like that. I don't know if you can see it. But it'll go back up into the eye at the pupil. And you would want to start it at the end of the eyeball. Like basically right here where I made that straight up and down line. And once you have that, you can then go ahead and add the bottom eyelashes, which you would basically do the same thing for the top, just upside down. You would do the same thing for the top eyelashes, just upside down. And going all the way over here. You would also want them to then curve around just like that. There we go. And then once you got that, it will... What did I do there? I shaded that in. That's what I did. So you would also want to shade underneath the eyeball, right where you actually put the, you would want to shade in right where you put the bottom eyelashes too. Right there. So it would look like that. It'll look like that when it's done. And once you have that, then you would want to also add can't think of the name of it right now, but you would also just want to add a bunch of lines. Like, you would also want to add a bunch of lines going in this kind of pattern. Right there. You would just want them looking like that. And then once you got that, once you have that, then you're basically done. Oh yeah. what you want to do with the line right there is you would want to shade it. You would want to shade that line just to throw out some more detail. So, yeah, there's that. Okay. So. That's basically it. So, yeah. That's how you would make that eye. Oh, you're back. Hey, how you doing? I just finished my eye. I really am getting sick and tired of this fever. I finished my eye, and it looks like this. It looks like that now. Ooh, okay. Yeah, give me your suggestion. Thank you, Ash. I should probably get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry. I can try and do that. Have I showed you the eyeballs that I made earlier? Have I showed you that or not? I don't remember. I have short-term memory. Because I did do some old eye drawings that before, and they look like this. I think the best one I did is this one right here. Like, that's my absolute best. And then I've got just some flip. Yeah, thanks. I also kind of just yeah, kind of just went along with whatever I could. Okay. What else should I draw? I want to know what else I should draw, honestly. More eyes. All right. I'll try and draw another one just without and try and make it look more realistic. Okay. I do have an idea. And if you want to draw them along with me, you can feel free. You you can feel free to do that as well. Oh boy. Fish. I can try. I can try and do that. Oh, it's 3 in the morning for you? Alright then. But yeah, I can do this. I can try and do this. There's one circle, and then that might be too small actually. Okay, let's see here. Let me redo that already. That looks a bit more promising. Alright, let's see here. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing, but I can try. Alright. I'm just gonna draw another circle like this. Because I feel like it. um, at my school, I have art. I have an art class because I'm in the middle school. I'm in the middle school right now. I'm in 7th grade. I got an art class. Um, Before I actually started doing art, like the art class, I was already doing realistic art. I showed my teacher. I showed my teacher my eyes, and she was safe to say she was impressed. Because we were going to do eyes later on in the subjects. So she was kind of surprised to see me already doing those. Alright. I don't know how I did that. I think that's how I did it. I've been going for an hour now. Hour and like what, 25 minutes? I do. My mother says I'm going to be an engineer. I don't know if I will be, though. I'm sure I'd be pretty good at it, though. I've come up with a few ideas. for careers, or like engineering. Oh, my mother's calling. It might be a little quiet here for a second. I made some pretty, I would say some pretty impressive stuff. Oh, okay. All right, Ash. My phone wants me to clear up space, but I don't really want to, because I've already cleared up enough, and it's still saying, well, I've cleared up what should be enough. My phone's not happy about it. Oh my eye. What was I just talking about? I don't know. How do you think this looks so far? I'm thinking it looks pretty good. Thanks. I'm gonna start adding the iris details. That is going to get annoying soon. Alright. Alright, let's see here. My favorite medium to work with and why. I kind of need a reminder as to what a medium is. I kind of need a reminder about that one. Oh, okay. Um, I normally like mechanical pencils because of their very thin lead. It also, the thin lead gives me more opportunity for smaller details and stuff like that. And it also, um, mechanical pencils are my most favorite to use. Also for writing, because it throws my writing out more. There's so many ants around here. Now that it's becoming... Girl, hello. You want to see my drawings? Right now I'm working on eyeballs. These are some of them that I've been drawing for a while now. This one's my best one. Arpita here agrees with that one. That's my best one. And then I've got some... I have some other stuff here. I'm working on eyes right now, though. If I can go back and find it. I will be able to find it eventually. And then I also did a pretty good drawing of a pirate ship here. I like this one. This one's pretty good. That's one of my best pirate ship drawings I've done in a while. I did this one a pretty long time ago. But yeah, that's... those are my best ones in this entire sketchbook of mine. Oh, so you've seen Pirates of the Caribbean then? Is that correct? The Black Pearl. I have to. Pirates of the Caribbean is probably one of my just a favorite show of mine. I couldn't think of the word for a second, but yeah. It's good. It's I like it. It's a pretty good show. Which movie is my favorite? Most likely Pirates of the Caribbean. I like that one a lot. I'm not clearing up space right now. I did a little bit of overshading, but I can quickly fix that. I can quickly fix that right now. Oh. There's a lot of good parts. I can't really come up with a specific part. They're all really good. Um, no worries about the shading. Alright. Alright. That might just come out as an O, not that kind of sound. And sirens. Yeah, the sirens are pretty cool. Oh my gosh, I cannot take these ants anymore. They're everywhere. Little things here. Okay, so hey Ash, how you doing? How do you think this looks so far? Yeah, they are. I found one in my soup a little bit ago. Like before I started streaming today. Yeah. I remembered what I did, and I'm trying to recreate it. I'm thinking it looks pretty cool right now. I'm working on the eyelashes now. A little highlight. The bottom of the pupil would look um like a little bit of a shine. Is that what you're trying to go for? To make like the eyeball look shiny, kind of like with a little bit of a glare is what I mean. I can do that. I can put it like right about. I can put it like right here. I can put it right about in the same area I did the other one. Alright. Okay. I put it right here. How do you think that looks? Hello. IA Games. I like the username actually. Alright. Cool. Thank you. Thank you, people. Thank you. Thanks, IA Games. I really appreciate that. It does add more dimension, doesn't it? Already? But you just got here. Alright, I'll see you later. See you later, IA Games. I'm happy I'm getting subs. And this is just me doing what I like to do, honestly. I'm just doing what I like to do. Got a whole stuff. Whole bunch of stuff here. I'm I'm from Michigan. Hastings, if I want to be specific. I like it here. It's pretty good. It's fun. There we go. Oh, you're Indian? That's actually quite interesting. I wouldn't have known. I really would not have known that. Alright. Alright, let's see what I can do with this. To the side and then down. There we go. Get rid of a bit of the top layer here. How do you think this looks so far? Like right now. I added quite a lot actually. Thanks. I'm almost done with it actually. Thank you. I'm just doing what I like to do most. And I'm actually really happy it's actually just getting me subs. I like it. Just by doing what I like to do most, and I'm getting subs for it, and I like it. And this is also a good, like, practice. Because I kind of forgot how to do this myself. The bottom part here is where it really gets tricky. I gotta do that so I have more lead here. That should do it. DVD players making noises again. I don't remember what this part is, but alright. Before you leave, I'm actually just finishing this up, so I would like to show you the finished product just now. It won't take me that long to finish this off. And it should be done right about now. That looks good. Alright. IA Games, how are you? It's alright. I finished the eye. It looks really good, actually. That's really cool. I really like this. Thanks. Arpita, how do you think? Ash to bash. Gorgeous. Thanks. I really like how I do this kind of thing. Yep. Bye. See you later. Yep. See ya. Yep. I hope you make it back sometime, Arpita. Yep. Good night. Hmm. Hey, IA. IA Games. Um, how would you like a tutorial on how to draw one of these eyes? Alright. Um, do you have... I'm sure you've got a pencil and paper around here somewhere, right? Around there somewhere? Oh. All right. I guess I can see what I can do. You have a pen and a notebook. Okay. That shouldn't do too bad. Okay. All right. So, um to start this off, what you want to do is draw you would want to draw a circle. You want to do it lightly though, just so you can for a later or a coming up step. Oh wait, actually, you have a pen. That won't work. Um hmm. That makes things difficult. It's erasable. Oh, okay. That helps. It's a gel pen. Got it. That helps. So yeah, just draw a circle, like two circles. Draw them lightly though, and you want them to look like this. So just let me know when you get that down. All right. And then okay. Next, I have a feeling you're going to want to you want to do let me do it real quick. You want to specifically do this. Let me know when you get that down. Oof. All right. And then let me just do this here. You would want to erase everything. Oh, bye, Ash. I hope you make it back sometime. No. Okay, there we go. Alright. And then you're going to want to get this. You're going to want to erase everything that is not inside of that. So it looks like that. I think I'll be streaming again. I might be streaming either tomorrow, but if not tomorrow, then I will be streaming again next Friday. For sure. Alright. I'm going to just draw, make sure that's showing up a bit better. Yep. See you later, Ash. Bye for now. Um, bit more overlay at the corners. It shouldn't matter too much. It shouldn't matter. But once you get that done, you want to add a smaller circle inside of that one right there. Alright. And then what you want to do is you want to shade that in. You want to shade it in completely. Alright. You got it all shaded in? I'm gonna make mine look more shaded in actually, right there, like that. Okay. And then next you're gonna want to add just, I'll show you here when I'm done, but you're gonna want to add lines in here, just like this. My eyes are messing with me. They're watering up and I have no idea why. And that kind of looks weird. You're going to want to do that. You're going to want to add lines on the inside of that however you like. It doesn't really matter because it's supposed to actually look natural. Not too symmetrical, not too... Yeah, just not too symmetrical. Can you, I'm gonna figure that out. Alright. I don't know if this will work for you, but can you, is it possible for you to smudge gel pen? Oh, you can. Okay. That's good. Because for the next step, you're going to want to smudge it. Because you're going to want it to look like this. Give me a second. You're going to want it to look like this. I've been streaming for 2 hours. It's worth it, though. I don't know if anyone's really gonna watch it, but yeah. Besides the people that are here live. Let me know when you get that down. Alright. And if your lines don't appear, if you smudge it so much to the point your lines don't appear anymore, you can always just go back in and put them in. You can just go back in and put your lines back if you smudged it too much. So that helps. Oh, my leg. Alright. And then once you have that, um, alright. And then what you want to do, what I did here actually, is I put two lines, here. So I would basically recommend doing that. Alright. You should have one line that's okay, yeah, it should just look alright. And then yeah. What you want to do is just add, it's fine. It's fine. It takes, never mind, because alright, so just add one more line that is more to the side of that. Just one more line would do, alright? I don't know if you can see it that well, but there is another line there. It's small, though. Alright. I'm going to do the... Alright. Okay. I'm going to add the eyelashes now. And these ones you can overlay as many times as you want. It will just make it look more realistic. The more times you overlay it, it should look more realistic. Let me see here. Oh, my leg is not happy. It hurts. My leg just broke. So, for the eyelashes, you're gonna want to make it look like this. You're gonna want to make your eyelashes look like that, so that it has more realism, I would say. And you would also want to put them, see if I can get it close up here, like that. That's how you want to put them. I don't know if it's blurry or not, but yeah. Alright, and you just want to put it going all the way until the eyeball, or like, not the eyeball, but the pupil. You want to make it go all the way to the pupil. Okay. When you get it to the pupil, that's when you just want to make it a straight line going upward. Yeah, basically just halfway. And then you want to make it a straight line just going upward, but you want to make it smaller. You would want to make it smaller than the ones that you just made. And then basically when you get to the other side of it, do the same thing that you just did, but instead of it being like the first eyelash, you're gonna want it to be opposite, the curve opposite at least. So you're gonna want it to look like this one. You're gonna want it to look like that one instead of the one that you just did on the other side. So just let me know when you get that done. I'll go through and add mine too, actually, just so I can get you... Alright. There's that. I'm gonna make mine smaller, actually, than... I'm just gonna make them shorter. It's long. Alright, that's good. And then what you want to do next is basically just put a line like that. Ants go away. Okay, so there we go. You know the 3 lines I told you to add? The 3 lines there that I told you to add? Go to the second one. So start there, and you want to go to this second one here. You want to go above it. Start the line here, and then you want to go all the way across like that. Hopefully I gave a good example of that. I have stuff on my sketchbook here. Let me know when you have that. Alright. And then you just want to make it... You want to make it just a little bit thicker. Like thicker or darker. If you can. I'm using pencil, so it's a little bit... I can make it a little darker. And then just blend it across. So do the same thing you just did, just blending it, and when you do, and then you want to blend it downward toward the eye, but not onto the eye. You want to stop at the top of the eyelashes. Just so it looks like that. It should look like that when you're done. So just let me know when you finish that up. Oh. Um, as long as it's not too, at least it's not too bad. Hopefully it's not too bad. Okay. I'll have to try this myself with gel pen, actually. Okay. So, okay, so back to this. So you know this side of the eye, right here? That's this side of the drawing. You want to erase. You want to erase the corner of it right here. You want to erase the corner of it right there. And you want to make it connect with a line. Just like that. Let me know when you got that. Alright. And then you want to start right here. And you want to go across like that. You want to go like that. Not too hard. All right. When you get that, there's a bunch of smudging. But yeah, once you get that, what you want to do then is you want to make sure it looks something like this when you smudge it. There's quite a bunch of smudging that has to do with this. It's not too bad though. Let me know when you get it. Okay. And then what you want to do next is, let me just show you right here. You want to go across the bottom, and you want to go like this. I should do that. That does sound pretty fun. You want to go across the bottom like that. And then when you do, pretty much what you want to do after that is you want... Okay. And pretty much you just want to make more of the eyelashes just upside down now. You want to make the eyelashes but upside down. Alright. And then once you get that, what you want to do then is you want to, where did I do that at? Oh. You then are going to want to do... Oh, that's what these are. Wrinkles. Okay. I just now remembered what they were. You're going to want to add just a couple of lines. You're going to just want to add a couple of lines like that at the bottom. Like, they're right here. You just want to add them like that. Alright. And if you want to, you can also add some shading to it if you would like to. I'm going to. Just because it kind of tosses out more details. A little bit. And I think after that there's just one more step. So once you get that, once you get that, you want to yeah, there's just one more step. And it is, and all you have to do for this final step here is to erase a little bit of the pupil. You just got to erase a little bit of the pupil. Just like that. Ow. Arm. And there you have it. And there's your finished product. That's the finished product. So, there we go. No problem. I'm just glad I could do that for you. That's my practice one. Yeah, that's totally fine with me. I don't mind it whatsoever. Yeah, yeah, you can do that. Okay. Um, before you go, no problem. And before you go, I also have, I also have got a little bit of, I drew this a little bit ago. I don't know how well you can see it, but I drew this a little bit ago. I thought it looked pretty nice. Thanks. Um, yeah. I like it. It's nice. I forgot the name of the kind of art I did there though. Kind of forgot it. But yeah, I'll see you later. I'll see you later. Bye. I think I've been streaming for long enough, actually. I might just end stream. $2 is a good amount of time. Alright, so I will be back. I will be streaming again sometime. So I will end stream for now. I'll be back either tomorrow or on Friday. Next Friday, at least. Bye until then. See you later.